Hello, my name is Randy Maddox. I am a retired professor of Wesleyan and Methodist Studies at the Divinity School of Duke University. And I am very privileged to have been invited to present a lecture for the Manchester Wesley Research Center this summer. The lecture I will present will be entitled Charles Wesley and Lady Huntingdon, Erstwhile Best of Friends. This lecture draws upon work that I have done over the last several years, editing the letters by and to John Wesley, as well as editing the letters by and to Charles Wesley, his brother. I will draw upon these materials to explore the intertwined lives of Charles Wesley and Selina Shirley Hastings, better known as the Countess of Huntingdon. And in particular, I'll draw upon resources that have only recently become available, namely the letters to and from Charles Wesley, for which the only record we have is in the distinctive form of shorthand that he used, and that I, with help from others, have deciphered. I will use this material to provide a textured account of the warm relationship that developed between Charles Wesley and Lady Huntingdon as the best of friends, and the dynamics that led to its eventual demise. As we go through the story, I will pay particular attention to how the times of the closest relationships of Charles Wesley and Lady Huntingdon coincided with times of tension in the relationships between Charles Wesley and his brother John. For example, we will look at the tension that emerged when Charles Wesley married Sarah Gwynn, and as a result of that marriage, began to withdraw from active participation in itinerant ministry. About a year later, we'll see the tension that emerged when Charles Wesley interfered with John Wesley's decision that he wanted to marry as well, and in particular, his attempt to marry Grace Murray, one of the lay women in the Methodist movement. Charles cut that attempt off. But we'll look then also at John Wesley's eventual marriage to Mary Vazeille and the ill will that emerged between Charles and Sarah Wesley and John's wife Mary out of that. And finally, we'll look at tensions that emerged around Charles's critique of John Wesley's use of lay preachers and his deep concern to keep Methodism within the Church of England. In this way, we'll be looking not only at personal relationships, but at theological issues that pervaded these relationships. I hope through this lecture to cast light on shifting currents, not only in the lives of John and Charles Wesley with Lady Huntingdon, but within the 18th century evangelical revival in England. And I hope you will find it both instructive and entertaining. Thank you.